Joining us now on the program is Uni Falero, who founded Sacred Walks by Uni. Uni is a woman of color, a veteran, and a mom who is on a mission to help people through stressful times in their life and holds many certifications in order to back up her practices as she goes to community events throughout Metro Detroit, including right here in Oakland County, and also holds teen support style groups as well. Uni, thank you so much for joining us on the Megacast today to talk about some of the great work that you're doing to help so many people in our community.
Hi, Tyler. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you having me out today. Namaste.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about this because it's really interesting, both the work that you're doing and the way that you got in to this work as well, providing support services to people of all different ages. So before we get into some of the specifics about what you do, let's talk about how you got into this. As I mentioned in the opening, you're a veteran, you're a mom, you have a wealth of different experiences in your life up to this point. So what led you into this line of work?
All right. So Sacred Walks by Uni Shop LLC originated from a dark time in my life, literally after going through an abusive relationship. It was just a time in my life where I knew that I wanted something different. And I remember like repeatedly asking God and, talking to it and saying it has to be something more to life than just this robotic way that we're pretty much raised to live. Like, I felt like I was always on a schedule. There wasn't no type of flow, no creation happening. So um I pretty much got in tune with meditation and yoga. And then I was actually running a daycare facility at the time. So I was already working with children when this started. So I loved it so much that I implemented it into the daycare facility that I was running at the time, outside of my home state license in Savannah, Georgia. And the kids loved it. It worked out so great with all of us. We meditated together, we did yoga, and I also served organic food as well. So I saw the benefits of it and what it did to the mind, body, and soul, not just for me, but for the children. And the parents saw it. And when I chose to shut down the daycare, it was so funny because I remember getting so much heat from it. Why are you shutting down? The yoga, meditation, the mindfulness practices is helping our children, and they love the daycare so much. But I love the mindfulness part so much that I wanted to go get certified. So I shut the daycare down to go get certified in yoga and meditation and Ayurveda nutrition.
And that's what makes this such a compelling story too, is you took some practices that you put into work with people all throughout our communities. You saw the impact it was having and then went out to not only make sure that you were properly certified, you knew what you were doing, but that you could then take all those practices, do them the right way, and help so many other people in doing that. So there are many different ways that you put this into practice in our community. Can you tell us about some of those different methods that you use, whether it's support groups that you mentioned, for example, for teens, and also some of the other services that you provide through Sacred Walks by Uni?
Okay, so I have a new studio that I'm partnering with, CC's Holistic. Sarah is her name, a beautiful young lady. So we run monthly, weekly classes. Monday and Wednesdays, we have our yin. Saturdays, we have our vinyasa flow, which is to actually work the body because you do need a balance. You need to understand that the body needs strength and it needs flexibility. So we offer an array of classes. And then because I am a for-profit and a nonprofit, I have a nonprofit sector. Wow. So with that being said, I do offer donation-based classes for my veterans and my senior citizens. Okay, and underprivileged households. So low income households, we do look at the income rubric of Michigan. We do have that in place. So if you come, you can get most of the classes donation based. That's the beautiful part about this Healing Foundation, is that it's for everyone. It is just for humanity, because at the end of the day, I feel that we do need a greater humanity. We do all need to slow down. We do need to all give ourselves time to heal properly. I think we're not giving ourselves that forgiveness. We're not giving ourselves that solitude, that time. We offer the youth. The youth is important. Working with the children, that's our future. That saying that the children are tomorrow, that it would make this place a better place? Absolutely. So if we actually dig deeper and start with the children now, giving them the life tools to handle life, to navigate through their journey, explaining to them that everything is spiritual first before it's physical. everything is spiritual first before it's physical. And I think the biggest part of what we lost is our spirituality. You know, we have the religion piece, we have all of that, but the truth, the real indigenous, the ancient, the realness of it has went away. And that's what our program is about when it comes to the youth. The creator in me, this hat that I'm wearing right now, it's to give the youth a conscious way of thinking, to move them from a robotic mind into a conscious way of thinking, a conscious way of living, and a conscious way of being self-aware, consciously knowing that every choice that they make, they are affecting everyone around them. And I want to make sure that they know that they can live and walk this life with affecting people in the most positive and beautiful way ever. And that is our main destiny as a human race. So I offer an array. I work with the senior citizens. I give free classes down at the University of Meadow in Detroit to the veterans down there. So Sacred Walks by Uni is not a yoga studio. It is a healing foundation for human race.
You can find more information on sacredwalksbyuni.com. You can also call them at 912-414-8929, 912-414-8929 for more information. Location at 25245 5 Mile Road in Redford, Michigan. More information on their hours and other services can be found. Again, sacredwalksbyuni.com. And it's great because in recent years, Uni, we've heard so much more about these holistic practices, whether it be getting into yoga, getting into meditation, or other practices as well, like you mentioned, Ayurveda. And there's so much more information that's out in the general public, and less of this misinformation about these practices, because they are so much based in spirituality, that we know how these can have an impact on people. So for those that are still kind of working through the weeds of what is true and what isn't true about these different practices and holistic healing, what do you wish people knew more about holistic healing?
I want you to understand that holistic healing is a part of you. We created this. The human race created this from decades on decades. I mean, beyond when you talk about the prophet Jesus, when you talk about the prophets of the prophet Muhammad and Moses, these practices were ancient. That the practice of solitude, meditation, contemplating is all in the Bible. It's all in the religious books. So when we talk about this, I need you to understand that you are this. And this is your medicine. The root word of medicine is the same root word of meditation. There's a reason why that has been taken away. And I need you to understand that for you to be great in anything that you do, you must meditate. This is something that you must latch back onto. So please come down to Sacred Walks by Uni, 1446 Michigan Ave, Detroit, Michigan, and we would love to help you through any challenge that you may have. Stay blessed.
Again, you can find more information and keep up to date with Sacred Walks by Uni by visiting their website, sacredwalksbyuni.com. Sacredwalksbyuni.com is their website for more information. Joining us on the program is the person behind this, Uni Falero from Sacred Walks by Uni, on today's edition of the Megacast. Before we let you go, we got to get running, Uni, but anything else we haven't discussed about some of the practices that you do and the services that you provide throughout our local area that you would like our audience to know?
Yes, we also offer massage. I am also certified as a massage therapist. So we also travel. Book us. We will come out to you. If it's something that you don't want to, you're not ready to come out to the studio, come out. Come out, book us, contact me through the website. We'll come out to you. We have traveling tables. I have other massage therapists on the team. We will come out and do yoga with you as well. So if you're not ready to come to the studio, Uni and her beautiful healing team will come out to you. So there's nothing that we don't have. We're also getting ready to start having our catering service kick off within the next couple of months. It's going to be called the Sacred Eats, which is going to teach you a little bit about nutrition and the different body types that we hold. And that's going more into the Ayurveda side of nutrition. So again, we have everything. It is a one-stop shop to holistic healing and to your better you. So come on down.
More information can be found on her website, sacredwalksbyuni.com. Thank you so much for joining us, Uni.
Thank you, Tyler. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace.